So an object of the class, which is instance of class, which is a variable of type I, is a variable of type int. So this what I'm going to create right now is a object. I'll tell you why I'm not calling it a variable of type class. That cannot be right. This is not a variable of type class. This is an object of class. When you say variable of type class, variable means it is going to allocate some memory. But when we say object, it means it will allocate memory, at the same time it will support operations that will work on the data. Now this is an object that I created just now. This object is an instance of class. It is when you declare this object, like when you declare integer I, when you declared I instance of integer, memory was allocated 4 bytes. Similarly, when you declare an object of type class, it is then that the memory is allocated for the class. And look at the access mechanism. From object, you will be able to access operations, and from operations you will be able to access data. So protected. So the only way that you can access data is through operations, and only way you can access operations is through instance of class called an object. So object is an instance of class. Okay. Object is an instance of class. It is here that the memory is allocated. Memory will be allocated to the object. Allocated when the object will be declared. Okay. The data on the object, data of an object, can be accessed only with the functions associated with the object. The data could be accessed only through these functions that are further accessed through the object, and there is no other way to access the data. Okay. Then, but functions of object can access functions of other objects. That's fine, that we'll come to later. So this is how it works. Okay. Some features of OOPs. Object-oriented programming strategy. What happens is, these are the features. Each and every feature is very important. You must remember it, because when you program, then these features will help you in program design. Okay, like emphasis is on data rather than procedure. Okay, programs are divided into objects. Like we created an object just now. Data structures are designed and called class and are categorized or instantiated with objects. Functions that are tied to the data. Functions that are tied to the data are tied together as in a data structure called class. Data is hidden and cannot be accessed from any external source. Objects communicate with each other. Object can have more objects, and objects can communicate with each other. That we'll see later. New data and functions can be easily added here. Follow a bottoms-up approach in program design. Bottoms-up approach in program design, as is emphasized with this direction of arrow also. So these are some important features of OOPs, which are quite easy to understand, isn't it? Definition of OOPs, benefits of OOPs, these are all theoretical stuff. I would not go into applications everywhere. Now even in kernel programming and embedded programming is also now extensively done in C++. Ever since the C++ 17 standards were launched, we are doing C++ 17 standards here. Then major changes were done in the C++ where the C++ would be modularized. So ever since that happened, C++ is now, it's been 5 years, like people are doing kernel programming also in C++. It is very extensively used in AI and embedded applications. Okay, this is now basic concepts of OOPs, very important. Throughout our this training, from beginning till end, everything we will do in C++ is this. These are the 8 attributes of OOPs. Attributes of OOPs. Okay, and we have to do these 8 attributes of OOPs.